let's haul some cows, shall we? Welcome back to American Beef Ranch. Today we are working on cattle. We are working on getting cows in the right place, separated, worked, all that good stuff. So what has happened so far is this morning we got up pretty early, got the cows moved over to my mom's corrals, and we got them worked. We got them separated. I'm gonna show you those groups of cows, and then we're gonna have to move some cows. So let's get in here. So the alleyway and the trailer are set. The first load of animals we're taking out of here are the bull, one bull, and the bull prospects. But before we get to them, let's take a look here. So this is our set of yearlings. Mostly steers. We ended up with mostly steers. We had one long 2-year-old, this guy right here. We went ahead and castrated everybody, went through everybody. I think there's 2 heifers in here also. So these are our yearlings. So yearlings, if we keep them as steers to butcher, they will butcher next year in 2026. Or heifers will breed this summer and have their first calf in 2026. So that's what we're looking at here. They look pretty healthy, pretty good. The problem we had is I should have castrated these guys probably 3 months ago. Should have weaned them 3 months ago. We are late because we didn't know what way we were going with things. We were late getting to this, but we've got it done. So they are castrated, they're weaned, they are thirsty, they're hungry, but they're gonna stay up here in what we call my mom's corrals. And what I am doing is I am taking the bulls up to my grandpa's house to a pen at his house. That way we have them separated. So let's go take a look at the cows and then we'll take a look at our bulls. So this group that we're seeing here now is our cow herd that has all been retagged. So this morning we retagged every cow with a new tag. 1, because I was missing about 7 or 8 of them. 2, because I couldn't read 7 or 8 of them. And 3, that way that they're all the same. Also, this is our butcher steer herd. There's some butcher steers in here. So any of these animals here, this bigger one here, the one in the middle there, the bigger one up behind there that have a green tag are butcher steers for this year. There's also a couple other ones in here that don't have green tags. We didn't mess with their tags. Those guys are in here. They're gonna stay put in this corral and right here next door in this corral with the grass and the water. For tonight, in the morning, we will drive them, not haul them, we will push them back up to their pasture. I would have liked to keep the butcher steers separated from the cow herd, but unfortunately I don't have a pasture for them to go in, and I don't want to put them in the pen with, I could put them in with the yearlings, but then I'm feeding them hay, and I just don't want to do that. We're gonna walk over here. I want to show you one of these steers that's going to be going to the butcher pretty soon. So you can see this steer right here. He is ready for the butcher. He's looking really good. We haven't quite shed it off yet from winter. We're still getting temperatures down into the low 40s. So today is exceptionally beautiful. It's 78 or 80 degrees today, but tonight it's supposed to drop off and rain and be cold again for a few days. So I guess in the end of it, we're waiting for their hair to fall off. Let's go take a look at our bulls. Here is our bull prospects and our bull. So the bull, I don't know how well you can see, being the black one here, his name is Blackjack. He's 2 years old. He's going to be our bull. We know his mom and we know his dad. His dad produced the awesome set of 2-year-olds I just kind of went around and showed you. His dad produced great calves. We love the calves his mom produces, and so obviously the combination of the two is going to be pretty awesome. Secondly, you see his half brother right here. I know you can't see him very well, but this is his half brother. So they have the same mom and they have a different dad. So we had a young red bull last year and the year before, and that's one of his offspring. We really like this one. We think he's put together well, and we know that his mom always has been producing a calf that looks awesome like him, or awesome like Blackjack here. So, but Blackjack is also, his mom is Red Angus, so he's black-hided, but it's going to carry that red gene. So mixed with red cows, a lot of time you're going to get red calves. And then we have this one, number 4 here. He doesn't look like much now, but we know his dad, and his dad was a very impressive bull, and he's also out of a cow that we really like. I catch glimpses of him right now, number 4 here on your left, where I'm really impressed by him, and then other times when I look at him, I'm not so impressed by him. So we're gonna give him the opportunity because his dad was awesome, and his mom is a great cow. So we're gonna give him those two the opportunity to grow up a little bit. We're gonna see if they're gonna become bulls. The worst thing that happens to a bull that we decide to keep for ourselves, the worst thing that can happen is they get castrated and they go right into the grass-fed and finished program and they become steaks on somebody's table. So that's the worst thing that can happen. So before these guys get too antsy, get too riled up, I'm gonna go ahead and load them up. And you can see we're already, Blackjack's already moving them in the right direction. Come on, boys. And we also, so he's acting a little like his mom. His mom is a little, she gets a little antsy. Hey, none of that. But usually he's pretty chill. We'll work with them and get them relaxed, and it's really not that bad. They're usually pretty good. And you can see Blackjack himself is, man, he's really relaxed. And Blackjack got in trouble the other day. He got out. So now I don't ever recall, this is not a great setup, but these guys I don't think have ever been loaded in a trailer. So we're just gonna come up here, be really patient, really quiet, let them kind of expect it. Once one of them jumps in, the other ones will follow. Maybe Blackjack's been in a trailer. Come on, boys. Come on, boys. Come on, boys. We definitely need to work on a set of really good corrals. It's something we haven't ever had in my life. So something we're hoping to work on here in the next couple years. Come on, Blackjack. Come on, buddy. Just sometimes you got to give them a little motivation. Come on. There we go. Good boys. All right, we are shut up in the front, locked up. I'm gonna go ahead and shut the back gate. And they are ready to go. A new trailer's on the list also. Let's see, I can. So we gotta get these guys some water. So we're gonna move this over. So, okay, I'm gonna get some gates set. We're gonna move the yearlings. Haven't had water, we're gonna move them into here because they're gonna live here. And then what we've got to do is we've got to go get hay for the bulls and for the yearlings after we drop the bulls off, so. We've got the yearlings moved in the pen they're gonna be in. They're doubled up a little bit. They are hanging out, getting some shade. When you castrate animals, obviously, especially, you know, when they're a little bit older, it don't feel the best. So they're, you know, laying down, huffing and puffing, but they'll be all right. So next thing is getting the bulls to their new pen and getting them unloaded. So there they go. One bull and two with the opportunity to have a leisurely life. So I'm gonna unhook the old stock trailer, and we're gonna grab the backhoe and get it set up to move some hay. So as I was walking to get the backhoe, I noticed this pond's actually full enough. It's overflowing, and I've wanted to work on this for a while because I'm trying to raise the level of the pond because I want more storage, because that's what you help pull from when you fill up pipe and stuff. So I'm gonna I have some dirt in the backhoe bucket. I think I'm gonna take and dump it out here, scoop some of it up and put it in there as a light layer of dirt. That way we build the level up a little bit more and then lay that pipe in there so I have, you know, a new level for my pond. All right, that is not at all perfect or good or whatever, but for now it'll work. So now, hook up the forks, get some hay, feed the yearlings. Got the bale here for the yearlings. I'm gonna go ahead and just take a look at them, make sure they're doing okay. Like I said before, it's very common when we castrate older animals, like we have here, about a year old, for them to lay down and look like they don't feel good, because it doesn't feel the best. But, you know, we could cut them, we could ban them, we could go and do surgery, but Banding them has been really good for us, so that's why we do it. All right, now it's time to go get some hay for the bulls, and I have more stuff to do too, so never ending. Strap this bale up just so we can get it moved over. I left a couple flakes because we ran out of horse hay, so we needed some hay. We'll pick it up and get it to the bulls. Bulls have their hay. They're topped off with water, chilling in the shade. Now it's time to go move water again.